Space, the final frontier, just got a little more personal. Today we step into the Delta Quadrant not as observer, but as participant. The demo for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown has dropped, and it's giving us a rare chance to relive the moment that changed everything, the encounter with the Caretaker. So grab your tricorders, prep your away team, and let's dive into the unknown, because today, the Delta Quadrant isn't just destination, it's your mission. Ooh, okay, here we are. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It is an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I am the best damn pilot in the sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire ensign. Maquis? Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? Really? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us to Badlands, maximum warp. Ooh. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starship. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Ooh, let's go in. Scanners are picking up no other vessel in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, is that actually a title, Captain? But they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Uh-oh. Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent tetryon beam scanning us, and a displacement wave is heading towards us. Ooh, incoming. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager. Its power dwarfs anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen. Red alert, helm, evasive maneuvers. No effect. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Ooh, the aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge is totally devastated. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Indeed, what just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Ooh, okay. Warp core has gone to gray mode. We're on reserve barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway engineer, we need stellar cartography back online now. Okay, so we have to click on the question mark. Okay, 1 on the left side of the screen to visit a tutorial streak. Okay, gotcha. Additional tutorials will pop up. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, so, oh, this is cool. Wait, we're gonna look at this for a second. Neat. Wait. What's this? Really? It's the Arrow shuttle. Oh my god, it has a bay. That's so cool. That is so cool. Can I just look at this for a while? Can I go in farther? No. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Sitting there? Okay. That's neat. That's neat. But yes, we can look around. Looks like a lot of the ship is destroyed, so I'm guessing we're gonna fill this up over time. Phaser control room. Probably should fix that too eventually. But, okay, so what do we need to fix again? I wasn't paying attention. Oh hey, let us click this question mark over here, which I said we could click. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, damaged. Offline. Switch online. Okay, I have switched online. So I need to get stellar cartography, which is where? Science lab, ruined room. Okay, oh, that's neat. That's neat. Cool. What's this? Phaser control, science lab, holodeck, sick bay, engineering office. It has an office. Ooh, stellar cartography. Oh, not enough power. Uh-oh. Sorry. Need to switch you off. Oh, overdid. There we go. Switch on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but, what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Wait. Or what is that thing? Where are we? Our sensors are working. We just jumped over 70,000 light years in the Delta Quadrant. No. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait, Mr. Paris. Take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Okay, scanning points. Okay, I can scan. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, cool. Okay, let's... we can focus in. Scan. Got deuterium? Excellent. Okay, so we can travel there. Tutorial points of interest. Gotcha. Okay, so let's set course. Okay, leave the storage alone. Abandoned vessel. Destroy it. I don't have torpedoes online, so I'll also have to do this. Oh, it has a little chancy thing. Okay, good. Okay, we got the deuterium now. Captain, we can now deactivate gray mode. Gotcha. So, ready to increase warp core output. So, excellent. I click this, and then tier 1. Ooh, nice. Good. Now, what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our sensors detect a Maquis vessel next to it. Scan. We'll heal him first. No response, Captain. Okay, we'll scan for life. Scan the ship for life science ensign. There's no one aboard, Captain. We'll scan the array. It looks like we have a 40% plus 35. Okay. What about the array? Success! Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signal is weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Okay, Mr. Paris, get us to a duranium deposit. Okay, so we need to get deuterium and duranium in our travels. So we can repair. Okay, so what's here? Scan. Okay, we have deuterium. We need uranium, so let's just go here. Okay, here's our little, up here, up top is our little thingy. We can hold 1,000 deuterium. No, we have no production for deuterium. Interesting. Deuterium is transformed into energy in the warp core. It can be used to replicate food. Nice. Okay, shall we risk? We can either risk a maneuver for Voyager for Bassard collectors, or we do it safe way. Let's do it the risky way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! So this red area is probably bad. Okay. Nice. We're nearly full. Okay, so let's just scan planets. Duranium. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I can just click this too and just go there too. Okay. Average. Okay, we now have all the duranium we need. Excellent. Okay. Engineering is standing to repair the transporter, captain. Okay. Here we go. Repair. Okay, that's repairing. What else do we need to do? What's over here? Workshop. Okay, so this takes what? What does it say? Repairing. Nice. Torpedo bay? I can't repair that. I still need 20. I still need 20 to run. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's go back to the system view, and I guess we could scan stuff and collect things. Okay, there's some more deuterium. Then of course, ooh, transporter room is repaired. Okay, let's go enter the ship. You're working. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set a course for Ray. It's time we got some answers. Gotcha. But can I just get this plant first? I want to take this duranium. Okay, we can go a step back to right. So I can just hold this down and go there too. Neat. Ensign Kim, Mr. Paris, get ready for your first way mission. Ooh. Okay, way missions, challenges, activate. Okay, interesting. Heroes possess skills. Neat. Okay. Okay, so we click this. Let's take Harry and Tom. Okay, start mission. Side and approach. Select 1, 2 heroes. Okay, interesting. Okay, Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions what to do next? Okay, so we can look for footprints or special noises using, looks like Tom, or we can scan for life forms. So let's look for special footprints using Tom, and then confirm. Ooh, success. Though there are no footprints, Tom and Harry and Tom have noticed several disturbances in the cornstalk, suggesting a path. Following these signs, they soon find a farm with people working in the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. Can we hear the music? Oh. I want to hear banjo music. Anyway, Captain, this old man seems harmless enough, but he might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Okay, we can demand to know what's going on, try to read his body language for any clues, or argue with the facts that this cannot be from Earth. Let's try to read. Let's have Tom read his body language, but he is fatigued. Oh, so might not work. See, I guess this means this red area is bigger if he's fatigued. Success. Tom and Harry discreetly observe the old man, trying to observe his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put their finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early, and how it is not yet their turn. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Ooh, corn. Okay. Okay, the old man isn't helping much. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. The large barn behind the farmhouse. Tricores are reading are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Okay, we can investigate the hidden door with Tom. Try to analyze what the entry readings are with Harry, or try to find a way to break illusion. Let's try to find a way to break illusion with Harry. Okay, it looks like we have only a little bit of red there, so we should be able to do it. Come on, come on, come on. Excellent. Tom and Harry try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools and weapons. Ooh. The old man appears and reveals the barn is illusion. Back wall dissolves, slowly showing a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and half-Klingon woman, lie on the surgical tables. Okay, sometimes you have to make major decisions that have large influences how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked by a golden outline. These people must be the missing Maquis. They are being held here. Captain, we must go get them out of here. Okay. Okay, wake up the tattoo man or wake up half Klingon. I think we're gonna wake up. Let's wake up Lana. He's fatigued, but it looks like critical success. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding light, white light fills the room, and everything goes blank. Oh, and then they get... Cool. Then okay, we're level 2 for each of them now. Neat. A sudden reunion. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry unexpectedly materializes behind her. Oh, what happened on the array? No, what happened to Tom? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just right there. Tom! Tom! Seems like he's still on the right. Oh, so it's changed. I hope you have hidden piloting talent because we're short. So it's changed. So instead of Harry being there, Tom's there. Captain, we're being hailed by the Maquis. And B'Elanna is the one that got taken back. So that means I'm assuming that Chakotay and Tom are the ones that are on the Ocampa planet. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. He seems kind of unhappy. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We are beaming over. Face to face. Oh, it's different. Face to face. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Maquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Miss Tuvok. Okay, so we got Tuvok back. Likewise, Captain. Ms. Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. Aw. Oh, see, okay, there's B'Elanna, okay. That is unsurprising, I assure you. I perform my Maquis duties to the highest standards. Aw. Patak. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whichever jamming our communication. Report back as soon as you have solution. Okay, Captain, there's an agreement critical. Protocols are imperative. We acquire resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workers. Gotcha. Life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to engineering office. Gotcha. Okay, more cool tutorials. So is this Deck 5? Yes, 5. Okay, there we go. Switch on. Life support restore Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. Sigh. We have to fix it before we can ever use it. Gotcha. What's this? Sick bay. Okay. Let's repair it. Repair in progress. Can't repair. Oh. Until completion, it'd be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more uranium and deuterium. Gotcha. Okay. Where do we... Okay. Shipwreck. Scan. Uranium. We'll get it. Oh. So every time we fly, we use our deuterium. It drops. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we'll enter a ship first. We'll take care of this. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We have additional work teams to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Nice. Gotcha. Okay. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure crew food supplies maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in this that section first. Gotcha. Okay, the morale bar. Oh, shows the current morale. Change the morale bar changes per cycle, and the icons indicate your crew's needs. Okay, overview, your decision, food and quarters. Okay, and events. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, let's turn on life support. Life support restored in Deck 2, Captain. Access mess hall is now possible. It looks kind of wrecked, though. However, it sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repairing, the crew can access replicator rations again. Okay, so let's repair it. Okay, it's going to take 3 cycles. Okay. Until completion, we should address crew accommodations. Ruined rooms must be cleared to create room for... Okay, got it. Gotcha. Okay, clear debris. While we're waiting for teams to finish, you continue collecting resources. Gotcha. Okay, so let's... we don't have... we would have got more if our torpedo bay is fixed, but we don't have launchers, so we'll just do that. Good, we got 33. Nice. Okay. Where's the next planet? Shipwreck. Scan it. Got geranium. That course. So that was 3 cycles. Gotcha. Okay, mess hall is ready to go. Mess hall repairs are complete. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance the crew's well-being. Okay. With every cycle, you can always use emergency rations, which do not require resources but lower morale. Gotcha. Okay, so I click this. Premium. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew captain. Nice. Let's go look what they're doing. Oh, look at that. There's that. There's... So this is the... There's the captain's table, which soon will become Neelix's kitchen. If we even take Neelix on with us. Ooh, interesting. How many turns is this left? We still got 1 cycle for that. Okay, gotcha. Should we repair sickbay? Let's repair sickbay. Okay, let's go back to system view. And ruined room is finished. Gotcha. Okay. Removal concluded. Gotcha. Maybe we should rebuild some crew cores now. It will do wonders for morale. Gotcha. Okay, so we do this. And crew. And emergency quarters. Crew quarters. Officer quarters. It's another sick bay. Holodeck. Okay. Did I do it? Oh, I gotta pick the room. There we go. Okay. 4 cycles, build that. Oh, we're getting a call. From the caretaker. Captain, the array jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to re-establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who is this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. I like his banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how it appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway, the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You just have to leave them. Okay. We can scan the array for Tom Chakotay. We can talk to Torres. We can try to intimidate him, give him back, or appeal to his humanity. Let's appeal to his humanity. They are we are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Let's offer help. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help. You? I've searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time. You don't understand. I don't have time. Not enough time! Sorry, it's just in my head. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I have observed the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. If it's the only lead we have, thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you, but it'll be easier if we work together, Captain. Aw. Helm, set a course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Okay. Okay, max can warp. Okay. How do we do this? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna do this first. Life sickbay is back online. We'll do that soon. First, let's get this. Excellent. We got 13. Okay. Okay, so now that we've activated our replicators, we're using 37 instead of 20. Okay, sector view. We're right here, so we want to go there. Okay. Emergency cores have been built too. Okay. They're up and running. Sick bay. Let's go look at sick bay. Where's the doctor? Where's the doctor? Oh, okay. Over here. Yeah, I realize why that would be probably not great. Okay. Okay, anyway. Sector. Are we here? Oh, we're here. Okay, cool. Okay, here's the planet. Let's set a course. Uh-oh. We're down to 500 deuterium. 400. Crap. We reached our destination, Captain. Orders? Let's continue. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Following the Caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovered a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom, Paris, and Captain Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? Let's check the energy pulses. Anything noteworthy about the pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of desert. I recommend an away team investigate the area. Gotcha. There's something else. The intervals between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we better hurry. Let us do a general scan of the planet. Let's see if we can learn about this planet before we go down there. It has all the base characteristics of an M-class planet, but no oceans, no rivers, nothing. However, there are settlements. Cool. There's a settlement. Leave it at that. Strange, but intriguing. Prepare away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Captain, a small ship is appearing. They're hailing us. Is it Neelix? On screen. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant? Hi, Neelix. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, mister? Neelix. Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Well, maybe 15. But the Caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. Caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide. But, of course, a guide needs a little, compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void fools have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Ooh, so we've recruited Neelix. Gotcha. Okay. So, I think we're kind of low on this. Actually, first. We should probably get stuff fixed first. Can I fix the phaser control room? Yeah, let's get phasers working. Where's Torpedo Bay? Okay, I don't know where it is. Okay. And I feel we should clear that room. Okay, so we got 2 things going on there. System. Should we rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles? Okay, gotcha. Let's scan this planet. We need deuterium. There we go. Because we're down. Yeah, look at that. We're down. Phaser control room is fixed. Excellent. I am not going to turn it on yet because that will waste power. Okay, should we risk the engineering team before repairs? Or should we keep a safe distance? Let's keep a safe distance because I think this can actually... That can actually harm people. Okay, we got a call. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting smooth, yet vibrant concoction. What do you call again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup? I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes, your missing crew, right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At the foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maj Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Should we ask for more information? Yeah, let's cover our bases here. Anything else we should know about the Kazon Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Okay, let's send down a away team. Very well, prepare away team, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Okay, so let's head back. We had 800. Okay, the ruin room is also been cleared out. Good, we'll worry about that later. Captain, we reach our destination orders. Let's send the away team. Okay, we have to take Neelix along. I say we take Tuvok, and let's take Torres. The way team materialized in a small valley between dead volcanoes. The sun burns down them mercilessly. The air is hot, dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricores are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in the Dust Bowl? Okay, looks like struggle through the vantage point. Yeah, looks like we have to use Tuvok and struggle through a vantage point. Excellent success. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover first. So, we can design an intelligent shelter to stand the storm using Torres, but it will cost us 30 duranium. We can build a temporary shelter of what we can find. Let's build, that will only cost us 15, and we can analyze the area to evaluate the best cover for a storm. Let's do that. Let's use Torres and do that. I don't want to spend deuterium. The away team is quickly, or duranium, sorry. Is quickly analyzing terrain, discovers a natural crevice offering the best protection from storm. The rock wall shields them from the worst of the windstorm. After what it seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. Okay, so, we have a risk level little bar here. Okay, gotcha. Captain, we reached settlement. How should we approach the people? Okay, should we have Neelix do the introduction? Or should we do approach in the Starfleet manner? Approach immediately, weapons ready. I think that would be bad. So, let's do the Neelix way. Success. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in the usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement, Jabin, the leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman, Kess, who looks nothing like a Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? We could assure them there's no bad intentions using Neelix. We can demonstrate strength, or we can offer exchange of water. Let's demonstrate strength with Tuvok. The display of potential force seems to impress Jabin. Okay. Who explains that the Ocampa live underground. Their access controlled by the Caretaker, who also provides the only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, explaining that she's one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. When suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser, points at Jabin, and demands the Ocampa girl to be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. How should we retreat? Appease and carefully withdraw. Tactical retreat, run. Secure retreat with a phaser. Let's see. That will get us stuff? Okay. Yeah. Let's secure the retreat with a phaser. And that looks like we get 10 duranium. Oh, thank God. The away team lays down cover fire, forcing the Kazon to take cover. This allows them to minimize their exposure to enemy fire. Jabin, though furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skill. They escape with no casualties. Nice. Oh, cool. Okay, so they're all at 2 now. More than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescue woman kiss passionately. How deep does this relationship go between the two? Interesting. My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew it'd come from you, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by a Caretaker, but there is a tunnel, but the Caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea, Kess. Can you help once we locate the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I am grateful. Now, we should ask Kess what she knows about the Caretaker. What can you tell me about the Caretaker? For generations, he has provided your Ocampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any ideas why he does it, or where he comes from? No, we have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Ask why she came to the surface, or ask... Okay, we're going to ask this question. How did they meet Neelix? Yes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious. How did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading with the Kazon Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind. Even to someone like me, I had to get her out. He visited me, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing about the terrible place. We fell in love. I admit, I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'll do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, let's ask why she came to surface. Might as well go for everything. Yes, if it's dangerous to surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the Caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. They were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. Okay, we got things to do. All right, so I'm gonna get started on the transporter, signal amplifier, and Kess. We'll go to sickbay and have you examined. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Introducing the Doctor! With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates the Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay now. And this is your patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You are in capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best? Captain, I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and sick bay to reorganize. Okay. So we got that going. What we should... Oh. Do I have a theme, Bobby? No. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got to fix the laboratory for the transporter thingy, Bob. Okay, so I did clear another room over here. Can I make another crew quarters? Let's make another crew quarters right here. Okay. Let us go find stuff. So we can actually skip cycles if we just want to move on. Okay. Okay, let's go. Scan it. Got deuterium. Yes. So, okay, Science Laboratory is active. Excellent. Okay, you ready? Captain, Science Lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. So, I click this. Signal amplifier, 3 cycles. Okay, good. Do it. In progress. Okay, I did it. Okay, back to system view. We can use the tractor beam to clump up stuff. We only can hold 1,000. What will this give us? Looks like it'll give us both. Use tractor beam. Average. So we got 210 of. We got it was deuterium. Sorry, it wasn't both stuff. It was deuterium. My bad. Oh, duranium. We want. Okay, emergency quarters are up and going. Good. So that means morale is okay-ish, right? There we go. Hi guys. Hope you like your new room. There's a little console right here, and you got a little closet for all your stuff. Have fun. Can I make? I can't even build those other quarters yet. Never mind. Okay. Cool. Just checking. What else? Torpedo launch bay. We're gonna need more duranium. We should probably have torpedoes, especially since we kind of know what's going on. Okay, we got 32. Okay, actually, let's go to the ship. Let's, where's the bay again? I lost it. Okay, never mind, I found it. Let's repair the torpedo bay. And then, looks like new tutorial entry discovered. Notifications? Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's go back to system. We need more duranium, more deuterium. Duranium. Yes, please. Okay, transporter signal amplifier is up and running. Gotcha. Access technology to research new upgrades. The way, okay. Certain technologies require first an upgrade to the tier system. Oh. Unlocking a new tech costs resource points. Okay. There we go. Repair. Gotcha. Back to system. Okay, torpedo launch bay is up and running. Let's close that. Okay. You have 40 cycles to accomplish this task. Build 1 new quarter of your choice. Build enough quarters to have all the crew. Not now. Press. I think we can build 1 new quarter. Let's go to the tech tree. Okay, so with engineering, we have crew, science, combat, Borg. Ooh. What do we have here? We've got 120. We can do hull reinforcement. Combat. Let's research rotating shield frequency. Okay, cool. Okay, how do I get out of here? Okay, so, repair parts of the mining station to get some resources. Let's do it. Oh, looks like there's risk though. Oh, we did it. Excellent. We got 53 more duranium. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the ship view. And, oh, okay. I gotta build quarters. Sorry. But I didn't realize we didn't have... Oh, right here, please. Thank you. Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, no, because it won't let me. Okay, never mind. I need to clear... Light support's disabled? Uh-oh. 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 I might have screwed up. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I activate... Can I just build over here? I'll build over there. Gotcha. Okay. I think I can head back to the plant, but... First... Did I already do everything over here? Okay. I do need to get the shields actually back up and running, so we should probably do that too. No, I don't have enough workers. Never mind. Oops, wrong button. Oh god, I'm getting confused. Okay, let's head back to the planet. So we have workshop. Actually, no, we don't have it yet. There we go. Okay, we started work on the Empire. There we go. Okay. So, we got that. Shuttle bay is damaged. Jeez, everything's damaged here. Shield generator. Let's get shield generator up and running. Crew management. Can I dismantle and rebuild it? Would that be wrong of me? Probably. Crew. See, I think I could build a tinier one, but no, I can't. Okay, so that'll take 5 cycles. Can we hurry this up? Okay, no. Okay, and let's go back to the system. Actually, shield generator is back up. Good. Excellent. So we got shields, we have torpedoes, and we have phasers. Signal amplifier has complete. That was good timing. It would be wise to make haste back to Ocampa. Ha! I already did. See? Captain, reach your destination. Orders? Send away team. Okay, we have to take Kess. We're of course taking Tuvok. And then let's take B'Elanna. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is ready there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. See, we intimidated them last time. Watch out, shouts one of them. The foreign warriors are back. Ha! See, they think we're warriors. So that's different. Captain, the Kazon seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are your orders? Bluff to fire upon them if they don't retreat. Count to 3. Ignore the Kazon and proceed directly to tunnel. We're gonna ignore the Kazon because it looks like we bluff. We could lose. Okay. The away team confidently ignores the Kazon, heading straight for the tunnel entrance. The Kazon, intimidated by the away team's fearless demeanor, make no attempt to stop them. See, if we offer them water, they wouldn't be afraid of us, but now they are. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Using a transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Okay, use the amplifier. We're going to use B'Elanna for that. Let's see, because if we use Tuvok, look at that. Or if we use Cat. Oh, really? If we use Cass, looks like it. Oh, we'd use Cass and Tuvok. But yeah, we'll just use B'Elanna. The away team deploys a transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a few tense minutes, they locate a small breach in energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded into a large cabin, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerge in front of the away team, glowing in a warm white light, glittered with patches of green. The Ocampa City. Captain, we're inside the Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? We're gonna let Cass do her thing. Cass approaches a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually find their crew members awake but disoriented. Surrounded by strange medical equipment, Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any of her confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. Uh-oh. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The Caretaker Ray has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing on the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Okay, so we can lead it to the collapsing tunnel or clear a path through debris. Let's clear a path through the debris. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon, they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. Nice. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. Can we beam out like this? Okay. We can use Balana to stabilize the transporter signal amplifier by adjusting the frequency and modulation. Or we can analyze tremors. Let's just use Balana. Working quickly, the away team adjusts the transporter signal amplifier frequency and modulation, compensating for the tremors. A transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock on to and beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Nice. Ooh. Okay, Cassis 2, Tuvok and Balana are 3. Unexpected allies. Back in Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Captain Chakotay, welcome aboard the Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. And Mr. Paris, good to have my pilot back. What, no champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned from the planet that could help us? Let's ask him about the Caretaker. Did you learn anything about the Caretaker? They say he's been acting out of ordinary lately, abducting people. And he's increasing the power supply to half a decade. And he's destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? Let's ask about the Acampa. What can you tell us about the Acampa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much, and that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than any can remember. That's true. Our ancestors lived on surface once. Ancient journals tell us the Caretaker opened up a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warning. The day our surface turned into a desert, on the day the Caretaker apparently built our city. Since then, he's provided for the Acampa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There's enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Acampa homeworld turned into a desert. From one day to the next, the Caretaker immediately arrived. Seems to be no coincidence. I assume he's responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, Ensign Kim mentioned the Caretaker provided the Acampa with a mere 5 years' worth of power, coupled with destruction of the tunnel access, and his frequent references to running out of time. The logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as Caretaker. I believe he's dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? Okay. Why did they send you there? The Caretaker mentioned that you might have what they need. Can you make any sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Acampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others, the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears that to be a cellular disruption caused by introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. For a few more days and their cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to be introduced deliberately, though why anyone would inject themselves into incomplete DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment with my expertise. They should make a full recovery. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, the caretaker is enacting measures to secure the Compa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one that would continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, we'll be stranded. We have to return the ray before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe that the tactical plan in his order. Shields first and phasers. Okay. Our offensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. Good. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're made of. Okay. I need deuterium though. Uranium. I actually don't need uranium. I need deuterium. And we can set a course because I'm okay. Let us through. There we go. Okay, back to system. Yeah, I only have like 400. So I'm gonna risk it, but I need to fly through and collect. Oh, we did. Okay. Lost. Okay, we got tons of. We're completely full. Now we can set a course for the array. Engage. Yes! Crew are happy now. I promised. Okay, sorry. Back to sector. We're flying. Oh, back to system. We're here. Okay, let's go to the array. And we finished our rotating shield frequency. Excellent. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Continue. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazons. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling a chat. I'll have our Maquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Why are you here? Do you believe you can truly defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the Ray and see if we can arrange that. That's all? After all, after your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Jabin, we can discuss this like two civilized... He disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Each combat encounter may choose up to 3 heroes. Ooh, interesting. Okay, hero number 1. Of course, Tuvok. Hero number 2. Let's see. Maquis maneuvers, rousing speech, evasive maneuvers. We'll get Lana and shield hacking. Rousing speech, Maquis maneuvers, evasive maneuvers. We'll take Tom. Okay, start combat. Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers will fire automatically. Torpedoes manually. You control the ship's opening by opening the comm menu over here. Okay, and then decide how to approach the enemy. Gotcha. Orders. Gotcha. Helm. Evasive. Weapons. Shields. What are your orders? Movement. E. Helm. Action. Offensive action. Weapons. There we go. Okay, in battle, the hero's abilities can be activated either by selecting them with the mouse or pressing the number. Okay. There's a blue countdown, of course. Gotcha. Okay, so we just hit Blana's. That'll give us more power. And let's go for evasive maneuvers. Look at that. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Hit the shift key or L on the controller. However, their effect is negligible against shields, so you make sure you fire from the right angle. Gotcha. Okay, so... Enemy shield destroyed, Captain. Open your command menu at any point in the combat to give new orders while in command. Okay, gotcha. What? I paused something. Gotcha. Once your shield is dangerously low, switch to defensive action to protect that side from further damage. Continue without shields, risk destruction. Gotcha. Defend. Was I supposed to defend right? Oh, sorry. Wrong side. Gotcha. Okay. Win? We won! That went better than expected. Our Raider is still in good shape, so we still have both ships. We still have Voyager and the Raider. Interesting. I'll keep it close by just in case more Ks on side show up. You're strong, Captain, but there's strength in numbers. I have called more reinforcements. This array is mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? You need to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I barely have enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Akampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Confront him. You must let the Akampa go. Send us home. Let's confront him. Something you did turn this planet into a desert, didn't it? That's what the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would so devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. 2? Where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. Okay. Did you ever consider allowing the Akampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Akampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access array systems and transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to Kazon. They will annihilate the Akampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please, protect the Akampa. What is right and what is easy. The Caretaker fades, collapsing into an inert crystal form. Janeway is now faced with the impossible choice. Return to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Akampa defenseless, or sacrificing Voyager, return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Should I try to access the primary systems? Yes. Protecting the Akampa would violate the Prime Directive. My responsibility is the crew. Access the control systems. We're going home. You're banning the Akampa? To hell with the Prime Directive. They deserve a chance to live. Crap. Reconsider destroying or follow through. It'll give us a 60% chance of returning home. I don't know. Oh, we destroy the array. It'd be cool to watch. Let's return home. My ship, Commander Tuvok. Commander Tuvok, now. Attempting to access the primary control systems, Captain. Transmitting program initiated. The array is ready. Engage. Homeward bound. Janeway makes the call. Voyager will return home. Tuvok activates the Caretaker's technology and a blinding light engulfs the ship. Uncertainty hangs in the air. Will this work? Will it make it back? Time seems to freeze as the crew braces for the unknown. Home again. Voyager materializes in the Alpha Quadrant. The familiar stars welcome sight, but the joy of returning home quickly fades as Starfleet and the Maquis meet eyes. Just moments ago, they were allies, united by a common goal. Now, back in familiar territory, the reason for alliance is vanished. We're back. We actually made it. Oh, We kidnapped Cass and Neelix. Whoops. You abandoned the Ocampa, Janeway? Left them to Kazon, another powerful enemy preying on the weak, just like the Cardassians. I won't apologize for putting my crew first, Chakotay. If you remember, the only reason you and I formed this alliance was to get our people home safely. And now we're back to being enemies. Is that it? You're going to hand us over to Starfleet? I'm going to let them go. Chakotay, we've been through a lot. I can't ignore that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to make a full report to Starfleet Command about how the Maquis regrettably evaded our attempts to apprehend them. When I return the bridge, I trust that you and your crew will have made yourself scarce. Chakotay, damn it! What are you waiting for? Let's get out of here. Consider this a parting gift. Farewell. Thank you. Goodbye, Captain. Captain, letting the Maquis go is a breach of Starfleet protocol. Logic dictates that they should be held accountable for their crimes. Value compassion over logic. We owe it them. Let's value compassion over logic. Sometimes compassion outweighs logic, Lieutenant. They helped us rescue Harry, and without them, we wouldn't have made it back home. More than that, they've proven to be good people. They deserve a second chance. Humanity's capacity for a logical sentiment never ceases to amaze me. Lana, the Maquis, they saved my life. What did they did in the past? It doesn't matter. I won't complain about their help, but the thought of going back to New Zealand, not exactly my idea of a happy ending. Maybe you could pull a few strings with me for Starfleet Command, Captain? Let's reassure. Tom, I made you a promise, didn't I? And perhaps a certain pilot with your unique skills might find a place for himself on Voyager sooner than he thinks. That's music to my ears, Captain. I'll show Starfleet what this pilot extraordinaire can really do. Well, gentlemen, it seems our adventure has come to an end. Mr. Paris, set a course for Starfleet headquarters. It's time to report in and for a coffee break. You have reached the end of the demo. You have escaped fate and brought Voyager home against all odds. A peaceful return, but you missed out on all the exciting adventures and discoveries the crew would have experienced otherwise. The adventure you've chosen to skip is waiting for you. Add Star Trek Voyager Unknown to your wish list, which I already did, and prepare for an eventful journey where the full game launches. I am really ready to do it. That was a lot of fun. As you saw, we changed a lot, from Harry and B'Elanna actually being on our ship versus being on the Ocampa planet, to not giving the Kazon water and having them afraid of us for a bit, and well, making it home within the first, day or two. So neat. What did you think? Is this a game you think you'll enjoy playing, or are you going to pass on it? Tell me in the comments.